Hi, that's Elena saying hi from the other room.
My little friend.
I am Christy with Christy's Craft Room.
I'm not.
That's my husband, Tim. He is hanging out here in the craft room with us. He's hanging out in the comments, and he helps us out a lot around here, y'all. A lot. So, welcome to my craft room. We are gonna craft
That
something.
was so reminiscent of your very first life. This is my craft room. Welcome to the craft room.
Welcome to my craft room. I was so quiet. Not so much anymore, y'all. I've found myself.
She's found her words.
I found my words and my voice. But we are going to craft today, guys, and we're going to craft something that I didn't plan to craft today. I had a completely different plan 5 minutes ago. I actually had everything out here ready to go, and Elena is like Little Miss decorating for fall right now. She is decorating the whole house.
Looks amazing.
It does. She's doing a good job. She actually cleaned the house. Because I told her, I said, if you want to decorate for fall, you gotta do some tidying up first.
Everything but the dishes.
Everything but the dishes.
No, you need to do the dishes.
She piled.
I just cleaned your entire house.
Welcome to my world. Yes, she filled the sink with the dishes and didn't wash a single one of them and said, "What? I cleaned the whole house."
Hi, Pauline, on the other side of the pond.
So she brought me this wreath form. And she said,
"It looks ugly."
Look, I put my line up here. You're over the line.
I'm over the line.
You are over the line.
I'm gonna stomp on your line. I'm gonna crush your line.
You already have. Thank you, Stephanie, for the stars.
Whose name is on the craft room? It's Christy's craft room.
I got to have room to work.
Y'all, let me get some of my stuff back over here.
She said she was gonna invade my, because I get like this much space.
I told her I said I
she's gonna invade my space because I need a lot of it for tonight.
I did not say that.
I have to have this much room.
I said I
got to have it. I'm like, I'm gonna put a line here. Where's the tape? So I grabbed a tape measure and I put it across the thing, and I'm like,
look at all those stars you gotta thank people for. Get over there and do your job. I didn't say I'm going to invade your space. I just said I'm going to need a lot of space
Thank you,
for this
Stephanie,
craft.
Karen,
this
Kathy,
is a big
and
old
Chris
wreath
for the
form.
stars.
This is a big old wreath form. Elena got this in and said, "Can you do something with this? Because it's kind of ugly. It needs something." I'm like, well, yeah, because it's just a grapevine wreath form. You're not supposed to use it like this.
Cheryl and Judy.
It's a base that you're supposed to add to create something with. That's why she has me to add to it.
We've had it. Okay, wait. We've had this thing for like 6 years.
You know what this?
I bet we've had it longer than
actually,
that.
you know what this used to be? You want to know where this came from? We've actually had this more than 6 years, probably. I used to put stuff in here, layer blankets in here, and I would take photographs of newborn babies in this, and it looked like a little birdie nest, and we would decorate it up all cute.
So you made the babies look like birds. Did you dress them up?
Yes, we used to do those cute little newborn baby photo shoots that we all go goo goo gaga over. I used to do those, and those were one of my favorites. They were hard. They were hard. Probably the hardest type of photography to do. But you do it for a while, you get pretty good at it. You kind of get the hang of it. But yeah, so this is now going to actually be used as a wreath form, and it's going to go on our front door, and I'm going to decorate it right now with you all, okay?
Yeah, no, I was always kind of curious on why you want a plain.
Yeah, so that's why this was been
I'm not really into that.
It's been in the attic ever since because I'm not doing photography anymore. So what's wrong, Tim? Tim's having struggles over here, y'all.
Well, you're freezing up.
I'm freezing up. Am I still on the other Wi-Fi? Which one? Facebook or what?
Facebook.
Let me check. How am I coming in for you guys? Am I freezing up? Am I coming in good? You guys tell me how I'm coming in for you, so we know if it's my phone or if it's the computer. Okay. Let me know how it's coming in. Hello, everybody. I see Susie's here, Sharon's here, Yvonne's here, Miss Peggy's here, Miss Rhonda's here. Hello, everybody. Hello, Miss Sherry Dupee. Thank you for the stars. Hello, Miss Gail and Jenny and Gina and Sherry. I know my comments stopped too. My comments stopped. Oh, I see people are watching, but it's not telling me your comments, but I see your reactions. What's going on, y'all? We're just trying to craft here. Come on, Facebook, get it together. YouTubers say we're good on their end. Miss Shelly says we're good. Kay says hi. I don't know. It's working great for Miss Kathy Banks over on YouTube. I'm not seeing anybody's comments on, oh, there we go. Susie Canton Phillips, my sister. Hey, sister, says it looks good to her on Facebook. So we're just going to go with it. We're going to roll with it. I would normally say if it's not coming in good to maybe catch, you know, on the replay, it'll come in better, but it's kind of hard for Tim. Tim, you can watch it on the replay.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go with it. And Tim can figure it out because I think it's the computer, probably because there's a million windows open. If you need to close those windows, you can. Okay?
Well,
So let's figure out where we're at, y'all. Let's figure out what we're going to do. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way, okay? I have some florals because you got to have some florals to go with your wreaths.
Elena,
I've got some fabrics.
can you go grab my computer
We're
bag out
going
of
to
my
make
truck?
a big bow. So we're going to set these aside. Yeah, we're going to set those aside for a moment. And then we got a wreath form. And I also have, look what I got, y'all. Look what I got. I got Hello Fall. This is going to go on our wreath. This is from our shop. And we're going to dress it up a little bit. So it's our galvanized metal, but we're going to give it a little bit of like a chippy paint kind of look
Gina
to it.
says 11 days and counting.
11 days. I know we were talking about that today. Can you guys believe the live event is less than 2 weeks away? It's like a week and a half away, y'all. A week and a half. I'm so excited. Susie's going to be here. All my family's going to be here. I cannot wait. All my sisters, we're all going to be together, which is always a good time. Always a good time. I'm going to sit this over here to the side too because it's big and clunky and it takes up a lot of space, okay? So while we work on this. So this is from our shop. Whenever I use something from our shop, I always gift it to someone.
Her comments have stopped as well.
Oh, so weird. My comments started going again there, but they're like hit and miss. I got a feeling some of them aren't showing, okay? I see like they're hit and miss. But I see Miss Janet. Hello, Miss Janet. I have another one that I'm going to gift to somebody. So all you have to do is sprinkle this video to your Facebook page. Just hit the SHARE button. And at the end of this live, we will scroll through and we will choose somebody to get this metal cut out so you can craft with it too. And I might craft with this again next week because the other idea I had to do with it, I think is a really good idea.
For the stars.
And would be super cute too. So, so yeah, we may be double crafting with this one. So we'll see. Hello, Miss Tammy. Hello, Miss Melissa. Miss Melissa says it's looking great for her on Facebook. So I'm glad it's working. Hello, Miss Carol Hughes. Hello, Paul Capat on YouTube. Hello, Miss Judy. Hello, Miss Kay, Miss Rhonda. All right. So I'm using a little bit of chalk paint.
Stars. Thank you, Lori, for the stars.
When you are painting on metal, it's best to clean your metal first, just to make sure it is to make sure it's all any oils, fingerprints, dust, anything like that. It's gonna help your paint adhere. But what are you wearing? You kind of look like me.
Thank you, Rita, for the stars.
She looks more like me.
Thank you, PJ and Lori.
Kind of what my
for the
hair looks
stars.
like some days. Some days.
You like the wig?
I'm gonna grab a rag.
This is from Dad's gnome costume from Halloween.
I need a rag.
Thank you, Lavada, for the stars.
Can you go grab me a rag? Oh wait, I got one right here. Oh, I got one.
This is from Dad's gnome Halloween costume.
Oh, that was Tim's beard from his costume
This
last
is
year.
Beard? This
For-
is
that was his. No, that is not from his. That's from something else.
a
Oh, it came with him. That came with Tim's beard because last year for Halloween, those of you that have been here a while, you'll know.
I was gonna say.
Tim and I dressed up as gnomes. We were garden gnomes.
Now my head feels weird.
More
No
like more like
Light.
more like wood. We kind of look like
Is this
woodsmen.
guy nice?
Wood.
Yeah.
What are they? Wood. Yeah.
Yeah.
The wood chopper people. What are they called?
Lumberjack.
Lumberjacks.
There's the store right down the
Woodsmen.
road.
We looked like lumberjacks, but we were gnomes. And for Tim's beard, actually Tim had a beard. Did you wear a beard too? We both wore beards.
Yes, we wore them.
It was actually the Jesus costume with the hair and the beard. So we got
Thank
the
you.
wigs.
Hi, Judy.
Also,
and Kim
because they
and
didn't-
Michelle,
They didn't.
Carol and Scooby-Doo.
They didn't have just
Susan.
the beard, or the beards they had were kind of
Thank you,
cheesy
Tricia, for the
and
stars.
not cute.
See,
So, oh, here's the beard.
this is the beard.
This one was mine because I put little braids in it.
You
Gotta,
put it
gotta come
on.
back.
You put it on.
I'm not putting it on.
Put it on. Put it on.
Come on. I don't know how much crafting's gonna get done today, y'all. No, it'll
we'll
get
get
done.
there.
It'll get done. It just takes a minute. Okay. See, I added little braids to the sides of mine. and we were gnomes.
And
So
some-
y'all, what should we be for Halloween
You weren't
this
gnomes,
year?
you were lumberjacks.
We were gnomes.
We
We
were
looked like
gnomes.
lumberjacks, but we were gnomes.
Oh, I thought you said you were lumberjacks.
we were gnomes.
No, we were gnomes.
We just looked like lumberjacks. If you're new here, yes, it's
Hi,
always
Cheryl.
like this, okay? It's just, this is what we are, okay?
Yep.
This is the way it is. This is the way we like it. All right, so the best paint when you're painting metal is gonna be spray paint or chalk paint, okay? This isn't necessarily the color that I want to pop
Jan
on this,
says,
but this is gonna become like my base, kind of like my primer in a way, so that I can add a little bit of acrylic paint over top of it, and it's acrylic paint will stick to this paint that will stick to the metal, okay? There's always a workaround. There's always a way around if you don't have, like I don't have these colors in chalk paint, so I'm working with what I got. That's what we do when we craft. We work with what we got. We add a few little new
Thank
things
you,
here to
Marcel,
mix
for
it
the
in.
stars.
So I'm just gonna go over, I'm not covering the whole thing.
Yeah, it shows it like a minute behind.
We're very delayed. I'm gonna let some of the metal show through.
Hi, Cheryl.
I'm not hiding all of our metal, okay? Because we do like the galvanized and we don't want it to all be gone. But we want it to look a little more aged, add a little pop color to it. So we're gonna kind of hit some of the edges like so.
Go as Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel. I love couple costumes, you guys. I'm all about the couples costumes.
How about being bees? Christy, you can be the queen, and Tim, well, the worker bee.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. I can be the queen bee. He can be the worker bee. I love that.
No.
Love that. Okay.
No.
Getting a little more here. And it's really easy. If you do get too much, you can take your little sanding
He
block.
says, I hollered lumberjack like you could hear me from Colorado.
Lumberjack, lumberjack. I heard you, girl.
Thank you, Michelle
all
and
the way.
Teresa, for the stars.
Okay. I mean, this does look good just like this, but we want some color. I know, can you believe it? I said I want some color.
What?
We're going to add a little fall color so you can just see kind of where
Thank you,
it
Vicky, for the stars.
is on there. You almost can't even see it because it's not that far of a different color from.
Thank
The
you,
metal.
Joanne, for the stars.
So it's actually perfect. Okay, so now
He let himself out. Now he's whining to come back in.
T-Bone does that. He'll go outside. He'll be out for 2 seconds. Then he'll be like, "Let me in, let me in."
Let me tell you, that
How
dog
come
is
nobody's
so...
letting me in? He's a little stinker.
Yeah.
He's a character. Okay.
He's high maintenance.
He is a little high maintenance.
He's
some
high
days.
maintenance.
Some days, some days. All right. So now I'm gonna take some of this orange, and it's almost gone.
Hi, Billy.
Terracotta ceramic coat brand. Okay. I love this orange. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Christine, it seems like
Ooh, Patty.
everything is kind of wonky with the comments tonight.
Patty, we're gonna give you a good example of a wreath today. I mean, there's so many things you can do with these wreaths. So
How
many
about
things.
Ma and Pa Kettle? I'm a little bit big for Pa Kettle.
Ma and Pa Kettle. I don't know who that is. Ma and Pa Kettle?
Yeah,
Is that
that's
people, like characters?
yes. I think
Yeah, I'm not.
I would look it up on my phone, but
I'm
I
not
don't
sure
have
who
it.
that is. Alright, so I'm kind of going over where I have the chalk paint with some of my colors. So that chalk paint is going to stick on there better than the acrylic would stick. It's not going to scrape off and chip off as easily, okay? So I'm coming in with some orange, and I'm going to come in with some of the green also. And make it very fall-ish. Because you guys, the colors here in Michigan are starting to change. So for all of y'all that are coming to Michigan for the live event, hopefully 2 weeks from now, we'll have some good color for you guys. Because I know
Yeah,
not all of you.
I know I've been starting to see a few colors around here.
Yeah, around here. But Frankenmuth is about 2 hours kind of north-ish of us. So I think it's going to be even more. They tend to get the color before we do.
A
So-
maid and a butler.
Ooh, a maid and a butler.
Yeah, Eve, she's not that
I
old.
like it. What? I'm not that old?
Yeah, to remember who Ma and Pa
Oh.
Kettle
I don't
are.
know who they are. I feel like I don't know. The closest I can think of is
Thank you, Bambi, for the stars.
the little kettle, the little tea kettle, and the little teacup from Beauty and the Beast. But I got a feeling that's not who you're talking about. I got a feeling.
Inside now.
You're talking about somebody else.
Somebody else.
I don't know, Eve. I don't know. Thank you, Bambi, for the stars. Thank you, Lori, for the stars. Crystal Foster, I'm glad you got to catch us live, too. I'm glad you did. All right, so the green is Anita's brand. I got it at Hobby Lobby. It's called Foliage. So it's a nice green. So we're gonna bring some greens in, like so. Probably gonna go let the orange shine more than the green, except for on the leaf. I might go a little crazier on the leaf, because it's a leaf. Because why not? Right?
Why not? Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf. Big bad wolf.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, we see you, Blakely. Okay, well, we gotta dance.
Is it dancing time?
It's dancing time.
It's dancing time. It's dancing time. It's dancing time. It's dancing time. It's dancing time. It's dancing time. The chicken wing. I love it. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. A friend of mine went skydiving, and she posted the video, and I was like, look at her little baby wings, her little baby chicken wings, because like your whole face, everything that's not like tensed up and muscled up. I mean, anybody skydiving is gonna have some chicken wings flapping, right? I'm like, oh my goodness, could you imagine if I was up there, the chicken wings that would be flying around? Because like she's a teeny little thing, and her chicken wings were. I'm like, I'd probably be my own parachute, with the chicken wings. But it was so funny. I'm like, yeah, I would never share that video on Facebook for the world to see because the chicken wings would be wild. I don't know. Tim probably would.
That dog is such a doofus.
He went back outside.
He just went back outside.
And in about 30 seconds, he's going to be at the door.
I just saw his nose back at the door wanting to come back in.
Yeah, that's what he does.
That doofus is going to sit up there for a minute and a half.
All right, so I'm just going to lightly go over a little bit more with my orange. And then I think we're going to call it good.
I'm going to grab some names here in a second.
Do a little blend in here. Blend it.
My honey is driving, so I can watch.
Ooh, love it.
Awesome.
Be the passenger. Watch while he drives. Thank you, honey. Thank you to her honey for driving so she can watch. Okay. I think I'm going to call it good. Ooh, I like it. I hope it looks as good on camera. A little bit of color. So what I'm going to do now that I've got my color.
Yes, he does.
I know, a doggy door would be good. Problem is, a big enough doggy door for him, a human would be able to come in and out of it. So, because he's so tall. He would need a pretty tall doggy door. So now, to seal it all in, y'all probably guessed it, my favorite sealer.
Oh, Kathy says Fred and Wilma Flintstone.
We did that.
We did that
Only I was
Wilma.
No, I was Betty. Tim was Fred. And my friend's husband was Barney. And my friend was Wilma. So we swapped husbands for the night. It just worked because the way we all looked, our natural looks, she's taller than me and she's blonde. I'm short, darker hair. Tim just looks more like Fred and Jim looks more like Barney. So for the night, we swapped spouses just for costume purposes. But it worked. It paid off because we won the costume contest. Yes, we borrowed a Jeep from a friend. They had a purple Jeep. Not a purple Jeep. His Jeep was green. And we had the purple dinosaur, Dino, cut out and painted, attached to the back of the Jeep.
We took a sheet and put it over the top of the soft top on the Jeep.
Yeah, so it kind of looked like the tops of the cars. Yeah,
all right,
that was a good costume.
I got some names here. We have Patty Ann Mickelman, Janet Idziak.
Patty Ann, I love your name. Susie, are you still here? Patty Ann, isn't that an amazing name, Susie? We love that name.
Yvonne Werner, Linda Finley,
Susie's like, shut up,
Elaine
Carol.
Rogers, Carol Hughes, Sharon Marshall,
Set this aside to dry.
Blakely Donnelly, Amy Reese. Oh, what happened here? Oh, that's what happened.
I'm gonna tell you the Patty Ann story in a minute. I love the name. I'm not teasing you about your name. I love the name, but it's a good story.
Sorry, it's Kay Parlberg, Judy Lava, Paul Kaspat, Carol Hughes, and Cher Wee.
Okay, I'm moving some stuff out of my way because I need space, okay? I just need space. I need space. So we're moving stuff to make some space.
Oh, it's okay when you need space, but when I needed it, it was a bad thing.
Who's the one crafting here, okay? Who really needs the space? All you need is room for your laptop. You got your little laptop.
Kettle are 2 hillbillies from 1949
Oh,
sitcoms.
gotcha. Okay. All right.
Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head.
I just dropped something off the back of the table that I might be using.
Giselle says, I expect to hear Elaine at any moment yelling at you.
I know. She'll be coming. All right, I'm going to work on my bow, and then it's all going to come together, okay?
And there's another Patty Ann here. Patty Leahy Bennett.
Patty is Patty Ann too. I'm going to tell you the story. It's a good name. It's a wonderful name. And I'll tell you,
Thank you, Lana,
if
for the
what
stars.
didn't happen, 5 years ago now? How long, many years ago was that? Probably 4 years ago now. I probably would have saw your name Patty Ann, and I probably would have gone and stalked your Facebook to see who you were and where you were, and and see if you could be related to me. That's what I would have been doing. Because my sister Susie, many of you have heard the story. She was adopted out as a newborn when my mom was younger, and we found her many years later, just like 4 years ago. I think it was 4 years ago.
Yeah, I think so.
And when we found her, we all knew my mom named her, and she named her Patty Ann. So we all knew her as Patty Ann our whole lives growing up. You guys, I'm just cutting some strips of fabric for my bow. So I'm gonna do some burlap and then the other fabrics.
Over in the UK.
So we all knew her as Patty Ann. So when we connected with her and we're all reaching out to her, we're all calling her Patty Ann. And she's like, my name's not Patty Ann. Her conversations with her family were different than us. She was kind of like, oh, okay. But I know her conversations with her family was like, why do they keep calling me Patty Ann? My name's not Patty Ann. Well, that's what we had known her as her whole life. So anytime we heard somebody with the name Patty or Patty Ann or even Patricia or anything like that, could be even remotely closely connected, for years we'd be like, ooh, especially if it was Patty Ann, because we didn't know if she still had that name or not. And we would literally be stalking them
Jenny,
down on Facebook going,
I see you,
could
Jenny.
you be my sister?
But we are, Scooby-Doo, we see you too.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, looking for you.
Struggling on Facebook because our comments just are not moving at all.
Facebook is not showing us, I think, all the comments. Facebook today is being a little weird. And it is, they're delayed. They don't move and then they all of a sudden start moving.
No, we did not go to Michael's for the $5 boxes.
We did not. But we do need to go to Chesterfield tonight, so maybe we'll get lucky. But no, we did not. You guys, I'm really trying to get rid of stuff I have. I'm really trying to use up the things I have because I have way too much stuff. So I've been avoiding doing too much shopping at the craft stores. Actually, I'm going to rip this. We're going to rip it because I think it looks better. I like the way it looks when we rip it.
Thank you, Bambi, for the stars. It seems like the only thing that's showing up is the stars. I have to refresh to get the comments.
It's so weird. It's not us, you guys. It's not us. We're not ignoring you, I promise. Facebook, it's Facebook. 100%. Hello, Randy. I didn't get any boxes. We actually were supposed to have a big delivery today. So we had...
Susan says all she's seen is people that are sending stars.
Thought we were going to have to stay here, but Turns out our delivery got delayed until tomorrow. So we gotta wait until tomorrow. All right, so this material I got last year at Hobby Lobby. It's like a rusty orange. They probably have it again this year. It wasn't a seasonal one. It was just like a regular in their everyday, regular cotton wall that they have. And then this one I did get in the fall section at Hobby Lobby last year. I imagine they probably have it though, again, because they typically will, a lot of times have the same stuff year after year, especially if it sells well. And I bought a lot of it, so it probably sold well. We used some of this for some of our...
Denise and Jenny and Betsy for the stars.
For one of our subscription kits last year.
That one popped up, Jenny, for some reason.
So, yeah, all he sees is the stars. Facebook, get it together.
I do keep refreshing it to get all the comments.
So hang in there. We're not ignoring you, I promise.
Thank
and
you,
don't
Rosemary,
forget, Tim will refresh it before we pick the name, so we'll see them all. So still keep commenting, still keep talking with us. We might not see it like right away
as we're going, but
every time he refreshes, they show up. So before we pick a name to gift this word set to you, before we pick a name to gift this word set, he'll refresh it.
Rhonda says other crafters had said Facebook is goofy too.
Okay, so that just must be off today. But we will be gifting that to someone who sprinkles this video.
It says
so
you have to send
ahead.
a request to Christy's Craft Room to be able to comment?
What?
Hmm?
No.
Shouldn't have to.
You shouldn't have to send a request to comment. What? That's weird. I don't know what that's about. I think that's just a Facebook glitch. And it's been really glitchy lately. Really glitchy.
Marcel says, how about being trolls?
Trolls. That'd be so fun. Do like the swirly troll hair. That'd be so fun. Yeah, we had all kinds of fun ideas last year. Like,
exactly, Jenny.
I thought I should be a fire and he should be a fireman and he can like chase me down all night to hose me off with his hose. Come on!
Who's the 12-year-old?
And then we thought about like an outlet and a plug. I could be the outlet, he could be the plug. What was the other one?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, Peter Pumpkin Eater. And I'll let you guess what I would have been. Y'all.
Exactly, Jenny.
And he won't do any of them. He's like, no. I am not doing that. I'm like, why? It'd be fun. It'd be fun. Right. Okay. So I got my strips of fabric. Woo. Get all your loose strings off. That's just part of ripping fabric, but it looks fun when you do it that way. And
Sherry
I love
says,
that it's
how
light
did you find
and
her?
dark. How'd you find who? How'd you find me? Oh, how'd we find... I thought you were asking Tim, how'd you find this woman? Man, poor man.
Found her in the beer tent.
What should he expect? Okay, we met at the local carnival beer tent. Okay.
Yep.
Nice
half in the bag.
He should not expect any more from all of this with where he met me, right? Right? We found my sister Susie through Ancestry.com. My sister Kelly had gotten her DNA done, and she was like, somebody else needs to do it too. I said, so I'll do it. Okay, so I went, I got my test done, and then I forgot about it, and it sat here for about 3 months, and I didn't do it. And she calls me one day, and she's like, did you get your results yet? I'm like, no.
I finally got tired of waiting for you.
I said I didn't
Because
get...
I kept asking you to
we
get
talking
me one
about?
of those Ancestry things. So I ordered one myself.
Oh, I'm like, what are you talking about? We're on a different story. I thought
Thank
you were
you,
talking
Patty,
about
and
something
Donna,
else.
for the start.
So we went and got the Ancestry DNA test, and
No, that's
or I
exactly
finally
what I
did
was
my.
talking
I
about.
know, but I thought you were talking about something else. Never mind. Anyways, I didn't know what you were talking about. Anyways.
Obviously.
Anyways, so I went and I finally did my test, and that was like in the fall. And then I'm gonna cut this one in half because it's kind of wide, I think.
Ooh, a group of us dressed as Taco Bell sauces a few years ago. I was mild, hubby was hot.
I like that. Where did my scissors go?
What adult beverages are you partaking in today? The usual. Me?
None.
Yeah, the usual
Me
ones.
none. So we, where was I?
You did the 23?
If you like a hot mess, hit the follow button, okay? Because we hot mess and we craft around here all day long. That's what we do. We do a lot more than that, but that's what we do when we hang out live with y'all most of the time. So we got ours, and there was no results. There was nothing. There was nothing. No long lost sister that we were hoping to find. None of that happened, and we were sadly disappointed. We really were. We were really hoping like she was out there and had already done one. So then I have some ribbon.
Get ready. I'm gonna grab some more names here in a minute.
So my sister Susie, in the meantime, asked for the Ancestry DNA test for Christmas from her husband. So we've got our bows. We got all of our yummy bows.
Hi, Lynn.
Ribbons.
Hi, Tama.
Okay. See, they're not all like, if you line them up all nice and perfect, straight on top of each other, your bow's not going to turn out as good. You want it to be messy, okay? Get a little bit messy. Have them all going different directions, okay? All different directions, okay? Kind of find the center, okay?
Ooh, bacon and eggs.
Lay it on the table like this, okay? Lay it on the table like this. So you got like a horseshoe, like a U shape, okay? And then you're going to take one side and cross it over the other so it looks like an awareness ribbon. So that's why I call it the awareness ribbon bow, okay? Because it is shaped now like an awareness ribbon, all right? So you've got your center part where it meets, and then you're going to take all your big chunks at the top here where it's all together, and you're going to bring it down.
Hey,
and you're going to meet
Judith,
in the middle.
Yours was hidden. I can see your comment, but it was hidden by Facebook.
Did you say something silly that Facebook thought was...
Yes. Here.
Yeah. Usually we say something funny. Yep, she said Peter Pan and the little kitty cat in boots. And Facebook hid her comment on her. That was not us. That was Facebook.
Us.
That was not us. Facebook does that automatically because they assume you're saying something you shouldn't be. They don't have much of a sense of humor, those robots, okay?
Yes, the AI.
They don't have much of a sense of humor. So, I was going to use some of that. That's okay. I'm going to grab...
Yes, Susan, we do... Well, when I refresh to the page, I see comments.
I'm going to take a little end of my ribbon I'm going to cut off anyway. So we're going to tie it all together with a piece of ribbon. So bring it all together like so. It's going to be a cute little bow. Flip it over and tie it together. So my sister asked for her... You're going to learn that too if you're new here. I start a story and then I get distracted, but I eventually usually get back to it. She got it for Christmas. And she kind of more like was like, oh, maybe I'll meet family. But she kind of more wanted to know like her genealogy, where she's from, like what, because she really didn't know any of that. So she, there's my bow, guys. There's my bow. There's my bow. My little messy ribbon bow. I'm going to trim some of these wild ones off. I'm going to trim some of them off now. I might trim some of them a little bit shorter.
All right.
Just depending on what we end up with. Once we get it all together, I'll kind of trim it. I just want to get some of this extra length off.
We have Eva Gutierrez, Kathy Roden, Missy Hubbard, Jenny Roberts Day, Linda Carlisle, Gail McGaskin, Savannah Hewitt, Debbie Warden, Bev Dean, Kay Parlberg, Crystal Foster, Sherry Wee, and Scooby-Doo 33198.
So she did her test, and it takes a while. It takes a while to get your results back. And finally, one night they were cooking dinner, and she checked her email, and her results were in. And to her surprise, she actually had some matches, and she actually found us. Because we had done it. My sister and I had done it, and my brother.
I know, right,
my
Crystal?
one brother did it. And so that is how we found her, through Ancestry DNA. So we are an Ancestry DNA success story. So, yeah, pretty exciting. All right, so this is going to be our wreath. So I'm going to I'm gonna pull this table back so y'all can see a little better, okay? Don't forget, we're gonna be gifting these metal words that I'm using to someone, so make sure you sprinkle and show your friends. There we go, there we go. This is why our table's so far back, because I always do this mid crafting. Tim's like, why is the table so far back?
Oh, yeah, it was
Because I
extremely
always
far
have
back.
to move it. Watch your belly, I gotta open the drawer.
My belly ain't that dang big.
So these are all Dollar Tree flowers. All of these flowers that I'm using are from Dollar Tree. So I'm cutting some of the, whoa, that went flying.
Holy cow.
Cutting some of the ends off because it's kind of long.
I've heard that before.
Jeez, they're flat. Cut it off. You better behave yourself. You better behave yourself. I got lots of good cutting tools. Lots of good cutting tools here, y'all.
Where's the wreath from?
I don't even remember where I got this wreath from. I
it's
said,
been a long
yeah,
time.
in the beginning of the video, I had mentioned that I got this wreath a long time ago because I just decided what order to put them in. Yeah, I'm gonna do the green. I got this wreath when I used to do photography of newborn babies, and I used to like put cloths and like fabric in here, like little blankets and stuff, and we would bundle the baby up and put cute little hats on the babies and all that good stuff, and we would put them in the wreath and it looked like a little nest.
Carol says she found a half-sister that lives in Michigan.
That's awesome. I love to hear the stories of people who reunite with their lost loved ones, because it's neat. And I know how special it was. I know how much it meant to my mom. I mean, it meant so much to all of us, but especially my mom.
What size is that wreath, do you know?
This wreath is, the outside measurements are, I would say it's probably 18 inches outside and about 12 inches across on the inside. So 18 on the outside, 12 on the inside. So, yeah, to know that my mom was reunited meant the world to us. Because there was a point in time where my mom was pretty sick for a while. My mom had a lot of heart stuff going on. And she had, I want to say, in like a 2-year period, she had like 11 heart caths.
Yeah.
She had 14 stents in her heart. And like within like a month or two, she would have another blockage because she has a lot going on. And it would just continue to build up. And she ended up having to have a triple bypass. She had complications with that. She was in the hospital for over a month after her bypass surgery. And, I mean, it was she just was really sick. And I remember there were times where we would think like, you know, she so wanted to be reunited with Susie. She so badly wanted that. So, it was just amazing. It was amazing when it happened. For both of them, for all of us. So, yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So, Missy says, I have a number of sad grapevine wreaths I need to refurbish.
I know.
Seems like
Hook 'em
everybody has
Hook 'em
a
up.
grapevine wreath.
Yes, we've all got grapevine wreaths around that need a little love and attention. I'm cutting my little ribbon ends shorter. I don't want them like super long and drapey. I just kind of want them in the center of our florals here. So I'm trimming them up on both the sides.
Scooby-Doo says, glad the universe brought Susie and y'all together.
I am so glad. I mean, it was amazing meeting them. When she came for the first time, it was Susie, her husband Gary, and then her 3 daughters, Ashley, Chrissy, and Erin. And a lot of you guys know Erin. Erin's my niece, and she's actually the one who originally suggested, like, you should start a page. Why don't you start a page? And I was like, you're crazy, girl. I was like, you're crazy. I can't do that. And look here. Look
yeah,
here.
she says, you're
Look
crazy.
here.
I
3.5
can't
years
talk in
later.
front of people.
3.5, 4 years later, whatever it is now. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Who's the crazy one? This one.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was talking about. All right, guys. Oh, it's gonna be so cute. It's just a little peekaboo. That's all I'm showing you. All right. So now that I kind of got it all laid out, I'm gonna attach these. I am gonna
Patricia
use.
says, does Susie call her mom?
Susie does call her mom. She calls my mom, and my dad is not her biological dad, but she calls my dad. So it's mom and dad. All the kids call them grandma, grandpa, and you guys, I'm not joking when I say, like, they just fit in so well. We all just like connected so fast. So when they came, I got this at the craft store in the floral section. I think I got it at Michael's, but Michael's or Joann's. But it's literally perfect for these grapevine wreaths because you'll never see
Constance.
them. Okay, so you can take these and put it through.
Yes,
and wire
Susie
your
is
florals
Aaron's
on.
mom.
Susie is Aaron's mom. Yep. So what was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, when they first came, I kind of like coordinated things for like, what we're gonna do that weekend, and Kelly and I did. Kelly, we kind of wanted to plan out the weekend. We didn't want there to be a lot of like stagnant time of uncomfortableness, and they were coming in for the weekend, and they this doesn't go on my front door, so I'm trying not to use too much like hot glue and stuff, because as it gets cooler, the hot glue, or if we have a real hot day, because you guys, we can have 95-degree days still here. We could have 40, it was 49 degrees the other night already. So it's gonna get cold at night, hot during the day. So I try not to use too much hot glue if I can get away with it. If I do need to use glue, I try to reinforce it with E6000 as well. But we're gonna try to wire this all.
Pam, I do not sharpen Christy's scissors.
No, I actually have a little scissor sharpener that I use. And then I have some scissors that are reserved just for my fabric stuff. So I try to be mindful of that. But when they came, I was like, okay, they were coming here to my house. We were all meeting here. My family all that lives here. My sister Sarah came in from Virginia. Right?
No, I don't remember.
Oh no, Sarah didn't come. Sarah couldn't come. That's right. So they came here to my house, and we had planned, they were staying at an Airbnb, and we were like, okay, we'll come to our house. We had brunch, and we had mimosas. So I figured we were all going to need a little something, okay? We were going to need a little liquid courage.
Nettie says, who is Aunt Critty? Is she your niece also? Aunt
Critty is Aaron's sister. She's my niece. They call her Aunt Critty because Aaron's boys always called her Aunt Critty, and it's just kind of stuck. So that's why Aaron calls her Aunt Critty, because that's Aaron's, because her kids always called him that. You know how it sticks, and you're like, oh, to go tell grandma to do this, hey grandma, whatever. It's kind of, hey, tell Aunt Critty, or hey Aunt Critty, whatever, so-and-so wants you. You know how that goes. So I planned, we all came here, and I was like, okay, we'll meet here, we'll have brunch, and then we'll, till like 3, 4 o'clock, till like 1, 2 o'clock, figure 2, 3 hours. By then, everyone might be a little overwhelmed. Everyone might need a little break from each other, because we didn't know what we were getting. They didn't know what they were getting. Like, we had no clue. What if they came, we were like, who are these people? Or they came and they were like, who are these people? And they needed a break, because I knew it would be mentally exhausting, I'm sure, for everybody involved. So we were like, okay, so, around, 2, 3 o'clock, we can all take a break. They can go back to their Airbnb. They can take a nap. They can rest. And then we were all going to meet again at the winery. At the local, was that night? Yeah, we did the winery. We did the winery in Memphis, which was right by my sister's house. And then we went to my sister's house for dinner. But listen, y'all, they came here.
I wasn't there for that.
They came, you didn't go to the winery?
Mm-mm.
No, I think you stayed here with the kids. Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, with our kids. Our kids were younger then. So we, but they came here, and you guys, there was like no transition period of like.
Thank you, Caroline.
Nothing was uncomfortable. We just all chatted and talked and had a great time. And, Susie laid on my couch and took a little in the recliner and took a little nap. That's how comfortable she felt, was she was able to lay back. I mean, she was exhausted, I'm sure, because she probably didn't. I know she didn't sleep much the night before. She was nervous, but she was so relaxed that she was able to kick her feet back and take a little nap when she got here, which is amazing. So, yeah. So that was an awesome experience, a really awesome experience. So you guys, same thing. I'm using a wire to attach my bow.
Sherry asks, so you just met Aaron 3 years ago?
Like 4 years ago, because I've been doing this for 3 years, and so it was about a year. I think it was 2018, like March that we met them, just over, I guess. So yeah. But it feels like forever. It feels like we've known them forever. It does not feel like it's only been like 3 or 4 years. 4 years. Okay. Whew. There we go. There we go. You tried to put a message and it sent a bouquet of flowers. Listen. Facebook is weird today. It's weird.
Yeah.
Super weird.
Kicked me off and sent me to another Crafters page.
Facebook is weird. I don't know what's going on with it today. But bear with it. Thank you all for sticking it out and figuring it out with Facebook. Okay, guys.
Yeah, what was that?
All right.
Yeah. So glad you all found each other. It was so natural to be together.
Yes. Hold on. I lost a couple flowers here. Putting my bow on.
What is the foliage called and where'd you get it?
The foliage is from Dollar Tree. I can tell you what it's called in a minute. Let me get this piece attached that I accidentally...
It's called flowers!
They're called flowers, yeah. Hold on, y'all. Gotta figure out where that one goes on.
Yeah, Tammy says she sees no comments and it keeps booting her out.
I know. We have to keep refreshing our page to see the comments.
Yes, I do. I'm refreshing the snot out of this page.
Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm figuring out where these pieces go that fell off because we don't want to lose
any
flowers.
Yep. Get ready. I'll grab some more names here in a second.
All right. I got one more flower here. Well, maybe that flower's not meant to be. I got 2 flowers here. Maybe those ones weren't meant to be. I don't see where they go. All right. Let's see. See how we're looking. So cute. So cute. I'm going to reinforce my bow just a little bit. And we're going to add our words in a second here, guys.
Lizzie is not related to anybody here.
No, Lizzie is friends with Aaron. They were friends.
When they started that page.
They were friends. Okay.
I think they're both military wives?
Military wives, yep. Okay. Hold on.
Go back outside again. You're staying
You gotta like be patient when you're doing wreaths. You've gotta work with your
You doofus.
You just gotta work with it and adjust it.
Crystal says you made me need a tissue.
Aww.
Over here.
It's amazing, and I'm so excited. She's gonna be here in like what, a week or a week and a half.
Yeah, just over a week.
Super exciting. All right, and if you do a lot of these types of wreaths, I would definitely suggest getting this wire, because like you literally cannot even see where your wire is when you use it, and you can put it in places where it would be seen otherwise.
What?
And I don't know what that was.
Well, I think.
Okay.
I was petting his ears and
Did you get rough with them?
I think I probably bent his ear the wrong way.
Okay. All right, guys. Woo! Boy, that bow was a workout. Sheesh.
Okay, I got some names here. We have Kathy Otto Clopping, Andrea
I got my words.
Padima, Susan Koch Tisseth, Kathy Rumpf Andick.
So there's our words.
Lou Sherman, Patricia Sawyer Ullman.
Did you see the little acorns?
Michelle Merriman, Tama Pianco, Karen L. Lucy, Gracella Labara, Deb Bell, Sherry Wee, Scooby-Doo, and Deb Bell.
All right, guys. Decision time. Decision time. I'm thinking. You guys tell me what you think. Should we do it?
I'll tell you what I think. Oh.
Centered like that, or do we go off to the side and kind of offset it like that? Hearts for this. Thumbs up for this.
No, let me try this.
Hearts thumbs up. I will tell you what I'm leaning towards. I'm leaning towards this. This is kind of what I'm thinking.
Well, I hope you're watching that, because
I'm watching. I can see all the reactions, and there's a lot of thumbs up. There's some hearts, but there's a ton of thumbs up. Oh, here comes some hearts. Hold on. Oh, I think the thumbs up may still have it. All right, we're gonna go thumbs up. All right, so the nice thing about grapevine wreaths is you can kind of sort of like
Cause
kind
I
of
heard
tuck it in.
through the grapevine.
We're probably gonna need to use a little hot glue E6000 combination to reinforce this, because I don't necessarily want I don't want to go too crazy with the wire and have it get lost in there. I might do one little wire right there by the L, but let me add a little bit. So see how I kind of got it tucked in there, so it's kind of sitting in there. So then we're going to reinforce it, because I think.
Yeah. See, it's.
Hold on. Let me adjust it a little
I
bit.
even tried going out and coming back in, and
I'm going to move it over just a little bit.
it didn't work.
Didn't have the bow over.
My
as far as I
motto:
wanted
never
to.
center on a wreath.
Never center on a wreath. I agree. I feel like it always looks better when you offset it some. There we go. That's better. So I kind of tucked it in to where that little grapevine comes across there. And I'm going to use a little bit of our grapevine wire without covering too much.
This side low.
It's just going to look like a piece of the grapevine wrapped around it. But it's not the grapevine. It's our wire holding it all together. But nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to know but us. You all will know my secrets, because you were hanging out here with me. Get in there right where I want you to
Jenny
be.
says I need those words.
Aren't they awesome? We're going to gift this set of words to somebody. Well, not this one, but a fresh one still in the bubble wrap to someone in just a few minutes here. As soon as I get this word secured, we are going to gift it. Okay. So that's attached there.
Jennifer loves the galvanized words. Oh, bonus craft night's Friday?
Bonus craft night is this Friday for the subscription group.
Oh,
yes,
jeez.
it is. And it's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun one.
I don't even know what we're using.
You don't even know what we're using, because you weren't paying no attention.
I was paying no attention. I haven't looked at the website.
Nope.
Oh, I'm not in that group. You haven't accepted my
You
request.
are in that group. Stop it. Listen to him acting like he's not part of the group. He's in there.
I think I've requested to join that group, and you just haven't approved it yet.
I think you're fibbing. You're a big fibber. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a little bit of E6000 and a little bit of hot glue to kind of reinforce some points that are touching, and try and make it not too visible, okay? So we're going to reinforce behind our, oh, there we go. There we go. Now it's coming out. A little bit of E6000.
Who was that said that? Darlene says, I haven't even seen what we're doing. Yeah. I haven't seen the supplies we're using yet either.
Will you hold this? Sometimes you bring in your husband to have him hold, or your brother, your sister, your mother, your cousin, your daughter, your grandkid, whoever you got around, bring him in.
Or even the dog.
I wouldn't have the dog help you with this. I would definitely leave the dog out of this. They might mess you up. I'll come with a little bit of hot glue. Kind of help hold it in place. Woo. There we go. Whoa, it's dripping. Woo, it's hot.
Well, duh, it's in the name.
It's hot glue.
It's hot glue.
It's hot glue.
It's not cold glue.
It's hot glue. Wow, look at that, you guys. It's like pouring out of there. Woo! Woo!
They're hot, man.
Very hot.
What was that from?
I don't know.
That was from, was that from like the Cheetos commercial?
Whatever I do, I better not lay my hand down on that table, because that's gonna get me.
I think it was from the Cheetos spicy commercial. They're hot.
Always be
man.
careful when you work with metal words and metal embellishments. The metal does conduct the heat from the hot glue. So always be super, super careful. Super, super careful. A bit of hot glue in there. All right, guys. All right. Yeah, a little dab of E6000 over here.
Did you hear it through the grapevine that fall's almost here?
It's almost here through the grapevine.
Yep. We heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine.
See, I don't know that much of it. All I know is that I heard it through the grapevine part. All right, you can let go.
Good.
All right, let me see. Let me get it just
Yes,
right.
Patty, the supplies for bonus craft are posted.
Yes. Yeah, Facebook did something weird with that when I posted it in the group. It was hit, and I went back to look because people were asking, and it said it was hidden. And I'm like, why is it hidden? And I actually couldn't get it to unhid it. So
Unhid it?
Unhid it. I couldn't get it to unhide it. Unhide it.
Couldn't get it done, hit it.
So I had to delete the whole post and repost the whole thing. So I don't know. Facebook's all sorts of wonky. All right, you guys.
Yeah, because
Are you ready to see it? You ready to
killing me
see
right
it?
now.
Don't forget to sprinkle to your friends if you haven't
no,
yet,
okay.
because we are going to gift this Hello Fall
We're going to get this Hello Kitty.
galvanized word with a little leaf and acorns to somebody in just a minute here. Okay, so sprinkle, sprinkle, spread
You know
the
what
love.
you do just to mess with them? Throw a couple of real acorns in there.
Throw some real acorns in there.
Well, we got a couple on the ground.
Yeah, I wouldn't, because it could have bugs in them. Ew.
Yeah.
We would have to like treat them first. All right, you guys. There she is. There she is. There she is.
No, I see you, Michelle.
So this is gonna go on my front door. This is gonna go right on my front door. I might hang it here for a minute or two, if Elena will. It'll probably go straight to my front door because Elena's anxious to get something on the front door.
I know, right?
But look at what you can throw together super, super fast. I didn't even have this craft planned. I was gonna do something totally different, but Elena said, I want to put this wreath on the front door. Can you make it pretty? So we made it pretty.
Hey, Debbie.
We made it pretty. We threw it together.
If you want to know when we go live, if you send us a text, hello, to 810-374-0342.
You hold it up for her so she can take a screenshot of it. Because I got to move this paper anyways. Because I don't want to end up getting glue on me.
If you text hello to this number, ow!
Sorry. Poked him with the grapevine.
Poke me in a boob.
Sorry. Shh. Can't say that word. Facebook will boot us off.
I'd say the other word, but I know I'd get in trouble for that one.
You would.
Text hello to 810-374-0342, and you will get a text when we go live. If you like what you saw.
Okay.
All right? Take a screenshot. Click, click. All right.
Okay, and then we're going to gift this, guys, so stick around.
And
we're going
no-
to gift it right now.
No, I am not right in the head.
Okay. All right. So, here we go. Let's gift this. So, how we're going to do this is Tim is going to scroll through the comments. I'm going to not look, and I'm going to tell him when to stop. And the first name that he sees, that shows us that you SHARED this video, will gift
Sprinkle.
this set to. Okay, are you ready?
I am always ready.
All right, here we go.
Scrolling. Keep those names a rolling. Scrolling. A winner.
Stop.
In the name of love, before you break my heart, think it over.
He's gonna write the name down
I
on
got to find my-
he's gonna write the
sticky pad.
right here's one. There's one
Where?
there.
Oh.
He's gonna write the name down on a sticky note, and he is going to hand it to me, and I'm gonna read the name out loud. If it's your name, then send me a private message. Even if we've sent you something in the past, you have to send us a private message, because that's what gets us. We can like assign those messages to different people, and we can make sure that that message gets to the right person to get this sent to you. Okay? Because I need help, y'all. I need help. Okay. So the girls help me get things shipped out, and if you send us a private message, I can let the girls know there's a message there for you. You need to get this shipped out. So that's just what our process is. So you have to send us that private message for it to get queued into our shipping platform, okay? So, okay, you ready? You ready? You ready? I got the name. I got the name. We have Miss Tama Pienko. Pienko. Miss Tama, Tama. Looks like he started to spell it wrong. Tamapianko. Miss Tama, send me a private message with your address, and we will get this shipped out to you. Probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow if you send us your address tonight. So yeah. So thank you guys for sprinkling. Thank you guys for coming that are here for the first time. If you've enjoyed this, make sure you hit that follow button, and you'll be able to see more stuff that we do. And I wish I could say that I'm going to go out and work on my doors some more, because I can't wait to go work on my doors. But we got errands to run. We gotta go take care of some business and get some errands run and get some groceries and
supper.
all those
Supper
fun
would be
things.
nice. I'm kind of
yes,
hungry.
we do need to eat.
Yeah.
We do need to eat, and we need groceries in the house. So,
Yeah.
so that's what
Groceries
we
would
get
be
to
good.
do tonight. So thank you guys for hanging out for another fun night of crafting. You guys make crafting so fun. If you recreate something like this, let me know. If you guys, did you ever put the link for the shop in the comments?
Oh.
He didn't. If you did, your name did not get picked. The link is in the description of both videos, YouTube and Facebook. Tim's gonna put it in the comments real quick right now for you. For this set of words, it also comes in rusty. If you prefer rusty, it comes in galvanized and rusty. You can choose which one you want. And there's lots of other fun stuff in the shop as well. So make sure you check it out. Okay. All right. We love you guys, and we'll see you later. Have a great night, everybody.
Night, guys.
Good night.